One shot. Let's begin. Death Penalty by Tomomi. Translated and uploaded by No Group and CU Sith. Alright, alright. It is the last day of October, which means it is the last day of October. But it also means it is the end of our spooky month where we're reading nothing but horror one shots. And Tomomi has been featured prominently, usually for the second half of it. Primarily because I got sick, or then he had shorts, or they had shorts. And so today we're going to read The Death Penalty by Tomomi. And I am still a bit sick, so my voice might not be there all the way, but we're still going to do this because I don't. uh, I'll do my best with my voice, everybody. Let's begin. That is a page one. Come now. Make any wish you like, my dear young master. I am Hinagami, your very own Hinagami. Whatever you desire, as much as you desire it, I will grant it before the moon can even rise. So, with that lovely mouth of yours, tell me, what is it that you wish for? I want freedom. Death Penalty by Tomomi. Hey, even someone from out of town like you must have heard rumors about that mansion up in the mountains, right? The man who lives there is the only survivor of that entrepreneur family massacre from over a decade ago. They say, unlike the brilliant older brother, the plain younger brother was the lucky one who survived. Aw. But now, it seems he's living happily with his beautiful wife, since they live so lavishly. Some assume he must have a knack for business. Though, according to rumors, it's all thanks to the Hinagami he enshrined. Excuse me. Hinagami, doll god, is said to be a spirit originating from Toyami Prefecture. It's born from a ritual so intricate that few dare to attempt it. Once enshrined, it grants any wish instantly, and the Hinagami itself is said to urge the making of wishes. However, as its price, the Hinagami will cling to the one who enshrines it. Even after that person falls into hell, it never leaves them. Do you like the sky that much, my dear master? Now then, what is it that you want today? I think I want some time alone. Already entering boredom stage, are we? But I'm afraid wishes that push me away cannot be granted, because we will always be together. I told you, I'll do anything for you alone. You've craved people, money, everything, and ordered all sorts of things, haven't you? So wish, spit it out. I will take it all in. S- Stop it, Hinagami. Oh, how boring. I want to see that smile again. The one from when I first granted your wish. Smile? Huh. Your family is dead. Now, you are free. So, let me keep granting your wishes. It doesn't matter what they are. Those who keep using the Hinagami, their final destination is hell. I wonder what kind of place hell really is. Then I shall grant that wish. I'll show you hell. Do 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 do. Suicide forest? A place where human bodies, likely with some circumstances, are abandoned. Their corpses often reflect the nature of their sins in life. It's a cliche way to put it, but this too could rightfully be called hell. Yeah, maybe so. My wish might be granted here. Hmm. Let's go. Hmm. Oof. These look a little realistic here. Like they were pictures that were like animated, like a ID wallet, some clothes, some notes, baggies, probably drugs, and a little trophy. I don't know about that. There you go. Let's see. This is the eighth one. Seems relatively recent. There's a suicide note. Back when I was a student, I was blinded by money and to see someone for the first time. The kind old lady next door, my lover, my parents who said they believed in me. And in the end, I was betrayed too and left all alone. I'm ready now. I'm sorry. So it says. There are sleepy pills on the ground. Yeah, that's true. In the end, I suppose I couldn't face away their guilt without relying on drugs. No, probably wasn't guilt alone that killed this person. Oh, then what was it? Loneliness. Everyone had their own reasons, but in the end, with no one left to help them, they chose to die in a place where no one would find them. No one wouldn't break when cut off from the hearts of others. It's a death penalty in itself. In a family where only my brother's success was desired, I was just a vessel for the Hinagami. This is what became of the freedom I chose. There was never any need to kill anyone, but every time I used your power, I lost something else. And then, all that remained in my hands now was guilt and loneliness. If all that's left is emptiness and pain, then I might as well die and face judgment in hell. And yet, my legs won't move. What is there to hesitate about now? It's because I won't let you be lonely. You'll inevitably go to hell to pay the price, and there for eternity, you'll be tormented by me. That is the fate of one who enshrines the Hinagami. So, suffer through this life without fear. I'll always be right by your side. That's right. Even in hell, we will always be together. I just wanted to see that smile again. Aw. That's kind of sweet in its own way. Like 110%, that is super sweet in its own way. Um, but there's no romance tag. Why is there no romance tag? That's crazy. Excuse me. My nose was stuffy. Anyways, where was I? Right, my nose was stuffy. But yeah, there's no romance tag. Um, yeah, this story, I liked it. I think the concept of the Hinagami is a really interesting one because I didn't realize that you had limitations on those wishes because the limitation of basically saying, I'll grant you any wish except ones that separate me. Makes me think that there's a bunch of other types of wishes you can't grant because otherwise, like I said before, immortality, then do the heat death of the universe, then make a shonen anime, right? um, and so that's probably what happened there. And man, this is like kind of rough for that guy. He got to Hinagami. I'm assuming that's his family. And he goes and he chooses to make a wish. He wants freedom. And then their like heads blow up, right? Or their heads are cut off. They say it was a massacre. Like boom. Um, I wonder too. Like as he's blah blah blah. Here we go. And then all that's remained is my hands now is guilt and loneliness. I wonder if that's like if he killed them himself or if it was a wish. I'm guessing it was a wish. I don't know if the vessel used him to grant that wish because that could very well be a thing because they say they get possessed or with them forever. So it could be that, hey, we're going to go and possess you and I'm going to grant your wish by doing the actions. You're going to kill them. But also, uh, man, this art style is a little unsettling in like an almost uncanny valley type of sense. Oh no, what's going on there? No, 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 no. We're going to close that. Anyways, in an uncanny valley type of sense. I am, yeah. So, how do I even describe it? Because even the way these characters are drawn, I think it almost feels like a mannequin that's been painted to life, if that makes sense. Like, you know, like how they have mannequins that are pure white, and then, like, you could go and, like, put makeup on them, but there's just something unsettling about the mannequin if it looks a little too realistic, where you very hard to tell apart. I think that's a good way. They all seem a little porcelain, and this is probably 3D animation, except done in a 2D style. And I mean, look at okay, of course, obviously I zoomed in the boobs, but you could see like the dress, you could see the texturing of it there. That it seems like they're in a picture world. I mean, is there a world like CGI too? Okay, okay. Well, let me. Yeah, maybe. Because, like, a lot of the backgrounds were, see, it did seem like they were pictures more than anything else. Um, because, okay, so, you know, maybe this is drawn or something. But her outfit definitely looks like it's a digital thing. But this completely looks like they overlaid a picture over this half of the story. And then they just kind of drew and put their own characters over it or in it. Yeah, like this trophy looks a little too realistic. So does this stuff. I guess that part of what's unsettling about all of it is that, it feels like hyper stylized, almost in the sense of a video game. I guess, right? Like I could see this easily being a video game where like a cutscene where there's a mix of the 2D and the 3D. Except with this and all the lighting, it's so unsettling. Look at this here. That's great lighting too. Um, yeah, look at that. And is that the smile that he was looking for? His crying, sad smile? I guess. It just doesn't quite always look like a smile. I like the crying in that too. But then the blushingness too. Doesn't look natural, right? I think it's a good way to put it. At least, I guess, anime natural, more stereotypical. But even then, like when I'm looking at these faces here, okay, you added the red, you added this, we got that. The eyes are wide open, sure. This, I guess, is loving face there, but it feels like it's a little too porcelain again, I guess. You know, there should be more everything. And maybe I am okay with like porcelain when it's 2D and it's like hand drawn, but you know, maybe it's a little bit scarier when it's done like this. Um Also, this author is very clearly into crazy chicks. Like 100% clearly into the crazy chicks. Because like all of the stories I've read have been about them, and essentially like, yeah, I'm crazy, but I'm hot. I'm a little crazy, but you like that, don't you? Like it seems like this is kind of the ongoing theme throughout everything. I'm actually a little. I'm like, should I go to their Twitter and PixIV? Because I'm pretty sure I wouldn't be surprised. I guess there's no like erotica tags here, so I think I'm okay. Okay, let's see. Um, a webcomic Gamma Plus. Okay, cool. This is their big series. Digital edition includes color pages. That's cool. And then a story of sweet love and the bewitching senpai. Okay, we got a girl here. I'm gonna assume she's crazy in some sense of the word. Okay. Oh, this is cool. So this is a relatively recent story that they just got. Hamita 12. That seems super familiar. Oh my gosh. Wait, are these people I visited on Twitter before? Maybe. Latest chapter has been updated. So this person's writing side stories while doing this here. Seems like, oh no, this one's a repost from 2 years ago. Oh, that's, again, another crazy girl. He seems to like his poses. I'm getting all fidgety about this big girl boom thing. Oh, was this like when the Resident Evil girl became really popular, with like 10 feet tall? Probably. I don't know what her name is, but yeah, okay, I could see that there. And then this one, he really likes that like pose there where they're like arcing their back with their butt in the air. Okay, lots of cool drawing practice here. Okay, neat. And then, this is their official thing. This is their thing there. Okay. Okay, let's go back then. Oh wait, I okay, let's go to their Pix IV. Oh, well, I guess it makes sense that they closed it, because after they like became successful, they didn't need that. But I'm so glad this person's finding success in what they're doing, and they're drawing what they love. And honestly, that's one of the best things that they can do. It looks like this is their ongoing series, August 9th. I'll be eaten by you. Ah, that date has interesting significance. Did you know August 10th is One Piece Day? Yeah. Okay. Maybe in my. Let me just click on a random page. Oh, yeah, this is full fledged. Everything. Okay. Okay. Amir Amber has no right to speak like that about Alcon. This could be interesting, but we're not done with Tomomi just yet. We got one more story that we're gonna go and read with this person. And I'm trying to see if I could find it there, because when I was going through them here, oh, perfect, perfect. We got a rom-com, a yaoi rom-com. If there's two things I do on this channel, it is a horror month, and it is a Yuri month, or a Pride month, or a theme month. And November, I mean, why not? Let's get back to the roots of this thing. I don't think I love alliteration. I don't know if I could do like yaoi noviawi nyavi. Nyavi sounds like I'm doing like the cat stuff. Yao no Yowember November. I don't know. I don't know. Well, we'll see whatever's happening. But maybe it won't be a theme month. Not that I think about it, just because there's no good pun. And maybe if I could think of a good pun of something, then from there I can maybe like figure it out. Whatever all these tags are. An N1 here. Ninja November sounds kind of cool, but I kind of doubt I could find like a bunch of ninja one shots. But anyways, now I'm rambling. But yes, we're gonna go back to and do some yaoi for a bit because we missed that, right? um, awesome. Thank you for watching this last half of the month. I'm sorry for getting a bit sick and for making some whatever short things, but now I'm feeling better. Not completely better, but better. And now we can do some more classic stuff. That's super exciting to me. End of the year is almost here. Well, let's do our best, everybody. I hope that you had a great Halloween. Oh, wait. Where's my... I was Ace today. So, well, I guess I won't get the Ace hat. But, I was Ace. I convinced my workplace to do a cowboy theme. But little did they know that was an excuse for me to be a One Piece character. Portgas the Ace. Cowboy hat? Close enough. That's going to be the thing I'm going to try to do every year now. Every year I'm going to sneak in a bit of One Piece within that. And yeah, that way I could have One Piece with the themed characters, and it'll be super fun and exciting. And well, thank you, everybody. Thank you again. I hope you're, even if you don't celebrate Halloween, I hope you got candy. With all that being said, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for being born, y'all. Peace out.